Dirt's already trickling in again. Stop. Hey guys, welcome back to Minor 49er. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning. And as you can see, I got the beautiful, beautiful Mrs. 49er with us today.
Hi there.
She took a break from her training so we could come out and explore a couple of mines today. I got a friend with us again, and we're heading up this road, I guess you could call it. And we're gonna get ourselves into a mine. Thank you so much for joining us today. It is a pleasure having you come along with us. All right, it's been a hike, but we're closing in on the portal, and it looks like there's a couple structures here. Give me a second, I'll show you.
Not a terrible hike.
No, not bad. Some kind of a work area. That's pretty collapsed in there. I think I'll stay out of it. Maybe a blacksmith shop? Not sure. There's a large garden snake. I'm just kidding, it's a hose. Speaking of snakes though, I was sitting in my office, or my study, late at night, couldn't sleep from anxiety, and a couple of cats started messing with something in the corner, and I look up and there's a 2-foot snake just chilling out in my office. Of course it disappeared, and had to wait another 3 hours I think before it finally popped its head out again and I was able to catch it. But good grief, right in my house. Mm-hmm. Right in my sanctum sanctorum.
What is it with our house?
It's a little bit older than or bigger than the snake my wife found in her kitchen. Oh yeah, that's a nice hopper. That's a very nice hopper. Got a chute here, trucks roll up and they dump the ore into it. Whatever wasn't ore was just waste rock, they'd dump here. Good sizable pile though. This could be a good one. This could be a good one. Well, should we climb up? All right.
I always worry about this monsoon.
Let's go. These waste rock piles are always a bit of a challenge to hike up, but they're kind of fun too. I know I could go around, but I'd miss the backside. Looks like we got some track. That could be good. I don't know for certain, but I know this area was popular for gold and silver, copper and lead. So take your pick as to which mineral this is gonna be. My guess is silver or gold, but who knows? Nice though, we got tracks. Oh, and looks like the portal's just right there. Let's go take a look at it, shall we? While Mrs. 49er makes her way up. Oh, yep. Ooh. Pardon my heavy breathing. I'm still not in shape, but I'm getting there. That and I miss Bear, so I'm trying to emulate his, oh man, his panting. That's a lot of cool air coming through that hole. All right, you guys, let me get my helmet on, turn my gas meter on, and wait for the others to get in there. All right, you guys, we're all geared up and ready. Oh, almost geared up. Forgot my gloves. Took them out of my pack on the last mine, and guess I forgot to put them back in. But anyway, aside from my gloves, which are MIA, we are ready to enter this beast. Got my Trust Fire flashlight today. I'll see if it makes things a little brighter. This is the one that's got the blue light. Doesn't shine back very far though, it's the only thing. That's a cozy little bedroom.
Yeah.
I think I have been to this mine before though. But it was a long time ago and I didn't have very good equipment. So hopefully we'll be able to see things a little better. Temperature outside was about 80 degrees. Once we get in here a little ways, I'll take a look at it and we'll see what it's dropped to. Not really red rock here though. My girls have been watching this opal mining show on TV. It's pretty fun.
You all right back there?
Oh dear. I don't remember this. Well, looks like we got some crawling to do, people. I hope I can fit through that hole. Well, you guys, we're gonna see if we can get through. It's awfully loose up there though, so we gotta be careful. I'm gonna hand my flashlight to my wife. Use the headlamp instead. Nice strong air coming through though. We got dirt coming from this side and from that side. The opening is just so small. This is gonna be a two-hander, guys. I'll see you on the other side. Well, you guys, this is a good example of why I have to be so careful. I moved a lot of this dirt aside, crawled through, and then when I reached the other side, all of this dirt right here trickled in from up above. So they're gonna wait back there, and I'm gonna go it alone. I'll be back. It's 9 o'clock. Give me 3 hours. So an hour and a half in, hour and a half back. I don't remember how deep this is, but we'll find out. No, I think I'm good. I've got to be so careful. Just realized I was walking out without the microphone. Yep. Yeah, I suppose. Good with the flashlight. I am. Hold on, you guys. Gotta take my back with me. I've got a little emergency shovel in the backpack so I can dig myself out. I'll tell you what. When I crawled through and that dirt started pouring in, oh boy, I got nervous. I definitely got nervous. This is one of those abandoned mines that is going to be lost to history. Did you say something to me?
I said good luck.
Oh, well, thank you. That doesn't go back very far, but man, that is a tiny little drift. It's definitely one of the more dangerous mines I've been to, just because of that collapsing section. I suspect there must be multiple levels to this mine. And that's a false floor, but then again, it could just be loose dirt above dirt that's come loose over time. So here's where we were looking at from back there. Looks like we got a shaft. You'll have to excuse me. I'm a little risk shy right now. Not entirely in the mood to take any more risks than I have to. I like being alive. Lots of openings in this place. Not sure how deep that goes, but it definitely goes down. But again, I don't know how far. Can you still hear me on the radio? Seeing if my wife can hear me. That would be a no. Yeah, there's definitely multiple levels. Look at this, you guys. Got an ore chute. It's just blocked by big rocks like this. Huh. I don't know what happened there. You just have to be so careful in these places. Speaking of which, I didn't turn that on. That's a bad idea. All right. That's its warm-up, just to show that it's working. Oh wow, oh gee, yeah, look at that. Look how stoked out that is. I don't know if it's got multiple tunnel levels, or... Okay, I know a tunnel has openings on both ends, but for simplicity's sake, I'm going to keep calling them tunnels. I'm sorry if that bothers you. I've been doing this for 6 years and I still struggle with the lingo. What do you want? We want better. I know. Some stout logs in here. That's a false floor up there. I tell you, I'm thinking of other things right now. My mind is not on exploring. My mind is on that opening I have to crawl back through and the collapse that's in there. I always take certain precautions when I explore abandoned mines. Not the least of which is to say a prayer. I don't mean to make this religious or anything, because that's not what you guys come for, but I believe personally that there's a guide for us. And if we ask for guidance, we'll receive it. So I always ask for guidance before I go into these places. And then I listen very carefully. Have we reached the end? Is that a compressor? Never seen something like that before. What do you guys think? I don't see any writing on it. Oh no, it keeps going back. And up. But man, it is moist in here. I don't really want to climb up that. Hair's getting stuffier, by the way. Anyway, the whole point of that was to say that I haven't felt like I need to turn around. Oh, that is ominous. So I'm going to keep going, but yeah, look at, I don't know if you can see how wet that wall is. Boy, that is wet. I got all of this really bad wood. But the mine keeps going, so we'll keep going too. I wonder if all of this on the floor here, maybe a platform to get up there? I don't know. I do know one thing though. Starting to feel anxious about getting out of here. Not like I'm in trouble anxious, but just your general run-of-the-mill fear. You always have to balance that with common sense. Most of the time, common sense tells me you're going to be fine. But this time around, common sense is telling me your eyes saw the sand pouring in after you. You have a reason to be afraid. Here's another one of those contraptions. Is it a pump? Is it for air? Is it for hydraulics? For the drills? I don't know. The end is near. I do believe we've come up to another obstacle. Well, to be perfectly honest with you guys, I think I'm going to stop here. I doubt very much that goes anywhere. So, we are going to head back and hopefully, knock on wood, not be trapped in here. Because that would be a big bummer. I've often wondered what I would do if I got trapped in a mine. Because let's be honest, in this line of work, in this hobby of mine, that is a very real possibility. But I do have a few piddling options, one of which includes a pick, which I actually think I don't have with me. I took my family garnet hunting, and I think it never made it back into my pack. But I do have one of those collapsible shovels in my bag, and it's a decent one. I've used it before to dig out mines. Heck, I've even used it to dig myself out of a mine I got stuck in once. But I like keeping it in my pack. I don't like having to dig it out once I'm already in a mine. So hopefully we'll be okay. But yeah, those of you who are wondering if you want to do this, maybe think twice about it, because it is incredibly dangerous. And as I am oft to say, I'm not a professional, so don't do what I do. Speaking of professionals, not that what I'm about to say has anything to do with professionals, I just wanted to give a shout out to Logan. So if you're watching this, Logan, I miss you, buddy. I miss you. Ooh. I'm trying to look at things so that you guys can see stuff and not just be so intent on getting out of here that I miss everything. Because let's face it, if I'm trapped, I'm trapped. And it doesn't matter if I go slower. There's a good amount of airflow coming in here, through here, and so it's not like I'm going to run out of air. That's very cool, that shot right there. By the way, I'm using the Nebo 1000? Yeah, DaVinci 1000 flashlight. Now, the same one I used in the last mine last month. I handed my wife the flashlight from Trustfire, or I think it's Trustfire. This is 49er. Do you have a copy? But I had her keep it, hang on to it, once the tunnel started filling in behind me. I've got several flashlights in my pack, so I'm not worried about that. But in case you're wondering, I am using a different light now. And for those of you who don't like how dark the videos are, I'm trying, man. Flashlights that work on a camera and are bright enough to show through, show you guys what we're looking at. They are not cheap. But the DaVinci seems to be doing well. I had a higher power one, a 2000 lumen flashlight called the Slide King from Nebo. It was great in the mines, but it made the camera flicker, so it wasn't any good. This is 49er. Do you have a copy? Well, I guess there's nothing to it but to do it. I was really hoping she'd be here. Yeah, I cleared all of this out. Well, you guys saw the hole when I was looking at it. But then in that tiny little slit right there, all of that dirt my light's on right now came in, and it would not take much for more dirt to come. I am going to attempt to get out of here. I do have a decent shovel with me, so hopefully we won't have any trouble getting out. But man, I am not excited about all that dirt coming through. We're gonna push my backpack through. I'll sit you guys right here. And we'll see how much dirt comes through. Don't want to do too much more than that, because dirt's already trickling in again. Stop. See what I'm talking about? Oh man. Okay, I'm not gonna die. That's a relief.
It's like birth canal.
Okay. Word to the wise. Don't explore that mine, okay? Just don't explore it. Tried radioing you, but clearly you didn't hear me.
No,
Which I thought would be the case.
that's what I was thinking too.
Hopefully I have everything.
If not,
I ain't going back. Yeah, you saw how tight that was, you guys. I barely fit through. But when I went through the first time, I had oodles of room. Oodles of room. But you saw how quickly that was filling in.
yeah, I thought I
Boy.
heard some noise a few minutes ago with something falling.
Glad to be out. Ooh.
Right there.
Speaking of getting out, temperature was 51 degrees Fahrenheit in there.
Sounds nice.
which is not bad for it being in the 80s out here. And look, my hat. Woohoo! All right, you guys. Oh man. If you ever get a chance to explore this mine, don't.
Right.
Okay? I'm not kidding. This was not safe. If I was alone, I would not have done that. When it first started filling in to begin with, let me clean you guys off for a minute. When it first started filling in, I would have called it. But I had two people on this side of the mine, capable and strong, had the proper gear and tools, so I felt it was okay. Chastise me in the comments if you want. But just know, I never once felt that I needed to get out. Didn't feel safe. But that's different. There's a couple different types of fear in the fear I was feeling was anxiety, not the real kind of fear. But anyway, enough about all that. Thank you guys so much for joining me on 49er today, and my wife, Mrs. 49er, the lovely, the slender, the beautiful Mrs. 49er. Sorry, I keep smacking my microphone against the rocks. Sorry about that. But anyway, you guys take care, and I'll see you on the next one.